I think we all know you live long enough, one thing life is going to teach you without a shadow of a doubt that this shit is not a cakewalk. Don't expect it to be.
When we try something new, we stop at that first failure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that first failure, that's not the end. That's actually your true beginning. That's your first opportunity to learn something and grow stronger in whatever you tried.
Slow yourself down. Look at what's in front of you. Create the bigger picture in your mind, but then narrow your sight. Instead of looking at the bigger picture and thinking you need to do everything at once, look at what's in front of you. Look at that first step. Put your all into that first step. Keep your head down and just work.
Indeed.
I tell myself all the time, every day when I wake up, because it's all mental patterns. It's all on. You have to literally mentally train your brain. I can be waking up at the beach, oceanfront, all my bills paid, everything good, and I wake up thinking about everything negative in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how did I expect happiness, man, when all I dwell on is the bullshit, and I can't see the good? You know, it's that was mind-boggling to me. But like I said, it was internal. It was internal. I dealt with a lot of survival remorse. I had to walk away from certain people that I thought would be with me forever. I felt bad about that. I blame myself for that. It's like I was so hard on myself and blame myself and convince myself that a lot of the bad that happened was because something that I did wrong. And that's not the case at all, bro. Like, some things happen for a reason. God weeds certain people out your life for a reason. Because they're not meant to go in the direction that you're going. They're not meant to excel where you're going at or where he wants you at. Don't take that personal. You just got to accept what you see. Now I know this in hindsight, but that's why I'm able to speak like this and talk to you about the process and how to approach the process. Don't approach the process like everything gonna go well and everything is good and it's peachy. That's not, bro. This is not Disneyland. It's not Disney. They lied to us, bro. This shit ain't no happily ever after type shit.
Right. And it's not that he's saying that they're not worthy of success.
Yeah.
It's just y'all's success don't align together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
100%.
like this chemistry here, whatever that is, it just don't align.
Yeah.
You got to separate in order for both to grow. And it's up to those individuals to get on the path of growth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
No, you're right. You're right. I think what it was with me was I had this very specific idea of what my growth looked like.
yeah.
You know, like, okay, it's gonna go this way. These people still gonna be with me. I'm gonna
Right.
be doing this shit, and then shit this gonna turn to this, and
We ain't that powerful.
not at all understanding what this shit really is. Like,
Yeah.
no, bro, it don't. whatever direction you feel like this shit is supposed to go, just expect that shit to make a hard left.
Right.
Just expect you to make a hard left, make a right, cut around the corner, explore places and situations that you thought you would never be in, because that's what this is. It's not based off what the idea that you have romanticized with about how your growth is gonna look.
Yeah.
Don't do that, bro. You have no control over that. You have no control over where the journey takes you. All you have control over is how you adapt and react to the situations that come with your growth.
Yeah. And a lot of times your journey is you on your own.
Yeah.
We got to be comfortable being by ourselves for a good portion of the time. And then once we get comfortable with being on our own, you know, pushing forward, we'll have an appreciation of some real ones that may emerge in that journey.
Yeah.
Because guess what? More than likely, they have been alone for a while as well and understand what it took to get to the same point that y'all met in a journey, because everybody was on separate paths.
Yeah.
But somehow you eventually met, and it's not the ones you started with in most cases. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And that's okay. There ain't no bad blood. It's all good. We just kept going forward on our separate journeys. And if we meet later, cool. We're going to have that separate type of appreciation and understand what it takes to get to a point alone. Now we can multiply it further, much further, even together.
And just to highlight what my man said earlier, be your biggest fan. For the sake of your journey and for the sake of the process, be your biggest fan. Because it's going to be a lot of motherfuckers that are not going to support you.
Sure.
It's going to be a lot of motherfuckers that look like they supporting you, but they're really watching. They're really waiting for you to fuck up. They're really waiting on the fall. That's why you always see them watching your stories but never liking your posts. Just watching you for years but never congratulate you, never give you flowers, never genuinely support you. So don't base what you feel you need to do off of the support that you get. Be your biggest fan. Be your biggest cheerleader. Celebrate yourself. Talk yourself through your losses. Because you all you got until you make people believe. The proof is in the pudding. Once you manifest it, then the support comes.
And that most important belief is self-belief.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, if you don't believe it, how you expect other folks to believe it? Even if their belief is not really that important. As long as you believe, you understand what you're trying to do, you keep pushing, that's all that really matters, yo. Like, I got a lot of self-belief in myself, but, also I have those moments where, it can get a little foggy. It's like, yo, I done ran to this roadblock, ran to that roadblock. And then we talk about celebrating the small wins. Sometimes it's a matter of learning how to. It's like, not that you don't want to, but like, yo, how? Because sometimes, like, I did a couple cool things. Someone might inbox you like, yo, this is dope. I see you doing big things, and then you might try to downplay it or not even really know how to receive it. It's a matter of learning that.
I deal with that shit, bro. I deal with that shit a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I put in so much work, bro. I put in so much time, put so many man hours into this shit that I'm doing. And then when I finally get, because it's rare. It's rare. It's rare that you get that person that just personally reach out and say, look, bro, I see what you're doing. Keep going. You're killing it. And I don't know why my immediate reaction is to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's cool.
Trust me, I know.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's just like, what's the word? I can't think of the word right now. But I don't know why that's just the natural reaction to just downplay your success. Nah, you deserve it. That person that reached out to you, bro, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. You deserve that shit. Don't never downplay any win. Don't downplay it. You'll fixate on a loss, so don't downplay your wins. Celebrate them shits. Pat yourself on the back.
Got to.
Cause ain't nobody else gonna do it. And most of the people that front like they are, they, like I said, bro, they just waiting.
Yeah.
They just looking at the watch.
Yeah, one of my little go-tos, someone, finally reach out, say something, I'll be like, I'm trying, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, although that is true, but I gotta make sure I understand, like, yo, that's worth celebrating.
You doing some shit.
That.
You doing some shit that a lot of motherfuckers not doing.
Yeah.
You doing some shit that a lot of people not brave enough to even attempt.
Yeah.
Like, that is huge.
Yeah, it can be scary.
Yeah.
But that's that whole thing about, understanding that you're not perfect. And me understanding perfectionism is me understanding that the way I can walk up to people and not be as nervous as a lot of people and ask for a conversation or just get myself in a conversation with them is I have realized and understand, like, yo, I'm not perfect. Just like this joker ain't perfect. I don't care how much money they got. I don't care how much notoriety they got. They are not perfect either.
Yeah.
I'm going to have this conversation. If I stumble, so what? I'm going to keep trying to get my word out. If they leave mid-conversation, so what? But more than likely, they're going to stay right there because they see me trying and they're going to see a little bit of me in them when they first started.
Yeah.
Because they not perfect, just like me. Even to this day, of no matter how much success they got, they still not perfect. So, you know, you got to try to move away from that fear and just step out and do it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and become immune to the no's, because we're going to get the no's. We're going to get people walking away. But so what? It's a whole good. Go to the next.
And a lot of times, the things that we want and the things we're trying to be and do is on the other side of that fear.
For
Fear
sure.
is literally it's literally your roadblock that's in your way. It might be certain ways that gets shown, but initially that's all that's in front of you. What you tell yourself and what you convince yourself you deserve, and the fear that you feel trying to pursue it. You overcome that, everything you trying to be is on the other side of that. So you know what comes with where you at now. You know all the bullshit, you know all the good shit that comes with where you at right now in your life. So why not face that fear to see what can happen? If you fail, you fail. But at least you can tell yourself, I did everything I could to make this shit happen. And you don't have to live with that regret, because that shit will eat at you.
Yeah.
A lot of people wait their whole lives or go their whole lives procrastinating, convincing themselves why they can't do certain things. And then they get to a certain point and they look in the mirror like, I wish I would have did this. I should have did that. And there's nothing you can do about that but just wish. And that shit just fester. I think that's why you see at certain points, sometimes you see these old ass grumpy motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest with you, I think because they just looking at their life and they just disappointed because they didn't make certain decisions, or they didn't take certain chances. And they just got to live with the what ifs.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I teach my kids to not be in a position in your life where you're questioning if you did what you could have done, or if you've done all you could to get to where you want to be. Put in everything that you can. Because at the very least, if it don't happen, you can still live with yourself, because you know you put all the effort that you could into it. Yeah. You're not asking yourself what if.
And also, it's that whole matter of perspective thing, man. Like, when you feel like you want to do something or go to this certain person to network, but you feel yourself getting, some people call it nervousness, your heart beating fast, you're starting to get a little jitters and all that. You're like, I'm too nervous to do this. Nah, that ain't you being nervous. That's your body powering up to handle whatever's in front of you. It's the matter of perspective, how you interpret what's happening. It's not your body breaking down or holding you back. It's powering up. Your heart is literally beating faster, pumping more blood, getting you stronger and ready for this. That's the matter of perspective that I want to make sure my daughter understands. Like, nah, baby girl, that ain't fear. You ain't scared. Your body is powering up. You can do this. You are getting stronger right now. Yeah. Understand that. Do you feel that in your chest? That's your body getting stronger. Now you make that first step forward and do exactly what you came here to do. And don't stop. Use that powering up. Don't take it. Don't think of it as if, yo, I'm not ready for this. I'm too nervous. Nah, your body powering up, fam. Yeah. You ready for it right now.
You feeling in that moment, that's what you there for.
Yeah.
That's what you there for. This is what God is trying to make you feel. Like, don't look at that shit and get scared because this isn't how you normally feel. There's a reason why, because this is what you meant to do. Your body recognizes that. Your body knows that. Your brain knows that.
100%.
So you just have to follow through, despite the uncomfortable, because a lot of times it can be uncomfortable. People so used to comfortability, and they see comfortability as this goal. Or as this way of life.
Right.
Live comfortably. Fuck no. Who told you that? Who told you comfortability is the mission? No. Because any kind of growth or any kind of success that you see, you're going to be doing things that you're not familiar with. You're going to be teaching yourself things that you don't know. You're going to be uncomfortable. Learn what that shit feels like and embrace that feeling. If you're in a state of comfortability right now and you're looking at your life and you telling yourself you're not where you want to be, that's why you're not where you want to be.
Resent being content.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Good word, bro.
Don't be content, yo.
Not at all. That
Don't
shit is
get comfortable, yo.
that
It's like,
shit is a virus, bro.
that's a box you putting yourself in.
That's a
It's
virus.
like, we got to step out. You know, you might be feeling this type of way. You feel like you got this fear to like, okay, this unknown is great. You're introducing yourself to a whole new world, whole new opportunities. You know, your brain, you're bringing in more information. Don't, resent being content. For real, for real.
Comfortability is not what you think it is. This shit has been, I guess, drilled in our brain that this is what we're trying to accomplish. And a lot of people let comfortability keep them dormant and keep them in a certain position that they really wasn't meant for. That's why you feel some type of way. That's why you have this empty feeling in you. No matter what you do, you try to fill it with all unnecessary shit, certain vices, certain things. Nah, you're living a life that you weren't meant for. You're meant for so much more, but that don't start until you change your perspective on what this life shit is. This life shit is all about feeling uncomfortable. It's all about taking chances. It's all about believing in yourself. It's all about facing your fears. It is not about letting them keep you in a certain position in your life. So tell yourself that anytime you feeling you scared to take a certain chance, tell yourself that anytime that you're dealing with a certain loss and you're convincing yourself that that was meant to happen, you have to do it. Nobody's mind controlling you. Nobody is going to climb that mountain that's in front of you. Everybody has their own mountain to climb. Some is taller than others, but it's yours. Nobody ain't finna grab your hand and carry you up there. It's up to you. You looking at this tall ass mountain that you got to climb, and you overwhelmed by it, but you're not finna climb this big ass mountain in one step. So just worry about the first step.
For sure, man.
And worry about the next one. Rinse and repeat, people.
100%, man. There's no losses in life, man. It's only learning opportunities. Only time you catch a loss is when you die. And if you're living right, that's actually not a loss. If you get what I'm talking about.
And you only lose when you take a loss and don't learn from it.
Telling you.
That's a loss.
Right.
So don't, if you're gonna feel something or if you're gonna go through some bullshit, get something out of it.
That's the least you can do, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want me to simplify it, it's already bullshit. It's already making you feel some type of way. Get something from it. Gain something from it that's gonna help you, opposed to just thinking that this is just what it's supposed to be. It's just supposed to make you feel bad. Nah, bro. You have a lot more power than you think. Your mind controls everything that's around you, regardless of what you think. If you telling yourself, I deserve greatness, I deserve to be in a certain position in my life, anything I go through, it's just bettering me as a person, and you live like that and you walk that walk, everything that's meant for you, it's just going to gravitate to you. That's how the universe works. It all starts with you. It all starts with how you feel about yourself internally and what you feel you deserve.
You got to use that hurt as fuel. You can't allow it to stop you.
Yeah.
That's your fuel. Learn from that mistake. Learn from that pain. Like, that's going to catapult you and prepare you for so much more in your life. It's going to give you wisdom to pass down to your young ones, to peers, to those who look up to you. It's like it's going to make a big difference if we use it in the right way.
These things in these topics that we discuss, man. These are literally the tools to get you to where you want to be in your life. And we say this humbly because, like I said, a lot of this shit that we're talking about, we either personally experienced or had to learn the hard way. We standing in front of these cameras humble, letting you know that regardless of what you go through or regardless of where you've been, you can be who you feel like you want to be. But it starts with how you see things, how you evaluate everything that come with this shit, and your perspective. It starts there. Everything starts with how you view yourself. So don't let these losses define you. You are bigger than anything that you go through.
Don't let losses define you. Let them refine you.
Yeah. My man got the bars today, man.
Telling you. Told you I used to do this.
He got the bars today, man. Listen, just to summarize, people, you deserve grace. You would never be perfect in your life. These losses, you don't deserve the losses. You're meant to experience the losses. Experience your losses. Pull knowledge from your losses. Remember how that made you feel. Remember what you could have did to avoid it. And just keep that same energy when you take that next step. Because that's what it's for. It is not meant to stop you. It's meant to prepare you. So approach it humbly. Take your lick. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself grace. Keep moving forward. Watch what happens.